really great educational app that I discovered and I'm going to be using with my students across multiple subjects. So first of all, this is a free app that you can get at the App Store. There's also a version you can pay $4.99 for, which gives you additional access to student data. Really great, especially if you're using this to do any testing, perhaps for MCAS or anything like that. But let me get to it. So basically, this is an app that's used to test and help kids learn things by there's tutorials at the bottom to teach you how to customize things in here and all sorts of things like that. So here is the students. You can make a student, you can add one, you can choose it as a guest, and when you click their name, it's really great because you can select the boards that they do, you can see games, you can view stats, you can see all that stuff, which is really great. So I'm going to click on me, and it's going to take you to my page, and so there it says classes. So we're currently working on money, and that's going to be something that we're going to be doing, for math, our math objective. And then there's all these other types of boards, as you can see, and I can scroll down. There's featured boards that you can download with the cloud with the arrow in it. And then what's really great is there's this search button. You click the search button, type in whatever, say, to help find things. Or you can click catalog, which is fantastic. And then there's premium, so you can purchase these. Or you can hit shared. So a lot of these things are shared and they're free. So it's nice because you don't have to worry about creating things from scratch and doing all that stuff, because you can essentially just grab and go, or you can tweak it to help best fit your students. So I'm going to go back to my classes, and this is one we did on money. So this was a pre-made activity that I have then tweaked to fit my students best. The great thing about this is if you click on it, there's all of these different types of quote-unquote, I guess, study material, or activities that are engaging, but they're also academic and they're fun and they're entertaining for the students, which is really great, and it's variety. So not only does it target reading or math, the coins, but it also does, you have to work on reading, you have to work on identification, all sorts of stuff, which is really great. So it really touches on all different learners, especially in a classroom like mine, for example. I have some students who are working on matching and others who can spell the words, penny, nickel, dime, quarter, all of those. And so there's a lot of variety, which is really nice. So all of these are all linked to be related to coins. So, for example, let's do the matchup that I recently did. So you have these three. So then if I wanted to, they made it easy because they know that I purposely did this last time. They were shuffled, so it wasn't directly across from the word. Because I had made a couple errors, they decided to back. So now it's made it a little bit easier for me or my student to get the correct answer and kind of feel a little bit better. So instead, if I put this in penny, nothing happens. It goes back. If I put it in dime, then you get a check. So then I'm like, okay, that's great feedback. And my students are deaf, so we need the visual check to know that we did something. And then we'll do the same for penny, and then we'll do the same for quarter. And then it's great. So then nickel, okay, do that, and then it charts your progress. So great job. So then I can go back by just clicking out of this. And so say I want to do true or false. Is this a nickel? Well, I don't know. I could say no, and then there's some, and then so now it gives me my only option, which is to say yes. And then you're like, okay, you get it. So is this a penny? And then I could say, I don't know. And then I said it wasn't, so I got the right answer. So is this a quarter? Yes, it is. And then, here we go. Is this a dime? Yep. Do the feedback, and then it charts your progress, which is really great. So, kind of a loop around thing. If you didn't have the full version of this app, you could also just take a screenshot really quickly of this progress, and it tells you right over here, okay, so you got the nickel and the quarter wrong, but you got the penny and the dime correct. So then you screenshot that, and so then that's your progress. and that's a picture proof of what they've done. So that's really cool. So anyways, there's just a ton of different activities you can do. This is all related to money, and that's one that we've been using for my students. So it's been really great so far, and I can't wait to make it in my, maybe do some things with spelling words, and we're learning about, just wrapped up a unit on the Wampanoags and the Pilgrims because of Thanksgiving. So I think there's tons of stuff to be done with this app, and I just think it's really great. Okay, thanks for watching.